What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So right here we got Ruby that we're gonna be putting back together with Ryder right here. So we're gonna be doing Ryder's gonna be doing because I don't know how to weld or any of this metal fabrication stuff. He's gonna be making a custom radiator support where we can utilize mounting points for the intercooler, a mounting point for the oil cooler, and the radiator itself. That way all this is just more stronger and actually durable, whereas all this is like fiberglass composite or whatever it's called, and it breaks really easily. So we got Ryder here that's gonna take care of this project. So I'll be recording, showing you guys the progress. All right, so we just moved one of the cars out of the way. He's gonna make his little workstation right here in the front. But time to get Ruby up and running for Wekfest in July.
Why?
All right, so radiator support is all fully done. As you guys can see right here, everything is welded in place properly the way it's supposed to be. This thing is sturdy as hell. Look at this. It's hella sturdy. We got dime welds right here. But since this thing is raw steel now, I am gonna have bait polish. So right here, we're at bait polish right now. He's super busy, but he's gonna be powder coating this thing in chrome. Technically, the only things that you're gonna be seeing is this, this, and this. And then, yeah, basically the whole thing's gonna be done in powder coat. But I'd rather have it all done up in powder coat. That way none of this stuff rusts. And then right over here, we have a bunch of stuff that we're doing for Merck's car, my car, the Black G as well. So that's for the Black G. For the Black G, throttle bodies are for Merck's car. Sneak peek preview. That's going to be for Merc's car as well, the GTR manifold, timing cover, etc. His power steering, all this is gonna get done up for Merc's car as well, and for my car. So definitely a bunch of projects going on. Shout out to Ryder for making this steel radiator support that actually mounts up properly onto the radiator support, mounts the intercooler, mounts the oil cooler, mounts the bumper as well. So shout out to Ryder. I forgot to record the end process once this thing was done, but again, follow him down below if you guys need any custom fabrication. He is mobile. It's a little more costly if he's mobile and comes to you, but it's definitely well worth it. All right, so it's been literally like, I want to say 2 days since Ryder came, did the whole radiator support, and then we dropped it off to bait polish. And now we picked it up last night. We ended up going to Disney last night with the whole team, and Bay was able to knock out the radiator support, and he took it home with him so I could go pick it up. And look at this thing. I haven't even opened it yet, and it looks so shiny. Look, this is an actual chrome wheel, and this is powder coated chrome. And it looks almost just as good. Look at that. So let's unwrap this thing. We got a couple extra parts too, like the pulley, the dipsticks, stuff that's gonna be going on Merc's Z34 right here. I believe those two are mine for my timing cover, but let's unwrap this thing and see how it looks. All right, so we got the whole radiator support right here, powder coated in chrome, looking nice and shiny right here. And I accidentally forgot to take off this hood latch and ended up getting powder coated in chrome too, which looks really nice, but now it's useless because this is kind of shut unless I could break this free. But ended up looking really good getting it chrome powder coated. But look at this thing, nicely welded, all put back together, one giant strong piece. And now we'll be able to bolt on the intercooler, bolt on the oil cooler, and the safety latch for the hood as well, welded on. The latches themselves for the hood right here, and nicely powder coated in chrome, looking nice and shiny. I just messed it up just touching it, but yeah, basically ready to go. And now we can bolt this thing back on and start bolting on the radiator itself the way it should be. All right, so we finally have the radiator support all fully bolted on, the intercooler bolted on, the ARC oil cooler bolted on, radiator is on as well, and we got that clearance. This thing is pretty structurally strong as it is. So now that all this is done, I want to put the bumper back on just to make sure our fitment is still on point with the fenders right here. And that way we make sure that, you know, we didn't lose any of the fitment throughout this whole process. Right here, we have the bumper fully on. On this side, the bumper keeps falling off because the bracket's not fully bolted onto the fender itself. But on this side, you guys can see fitment is basically perfect right here. This bracket is actually fully bolted on. We don't have the brackets for the bumper and fender area right here, but you guys can see it's basically damn near mint. On this side, almost mint. And I'm assuming we'd be able to get the same fitment on this side once we get that bracket fully bolted on. But as you guys can see right here, look at that. You can see the shiny radiator support right there, and parts of it right here as well. And we're able to bolt it on right here, and right here. And then showing through, you guys can see, kind of hard to see, but oil cooler right back there. Getting proper airflow, intercooler down here below as well, getting some proper airflow. So at least from what we could see in here, I believe we should be able to clear to get the fog lights back on. I'm not sure what fitment issues I was having prior to that, probably because of the old radiator support, but I believe now we should clear and we should be able to run the fog lights again. I had taken them off because we were having fitment issues when I had that radiator support on the car. But since we're gonna be doing this one now with pretty damn good fitment, I don't believe we shouldn't have a problem, and I'll be able to run the fog lights. But Ruby coming together, look at that. Damn. Looking so damn good. But with that being said, that's basically going to be the end of this radiator support install video. Custom one-off. Shout out to Ryder for making this for me. Follow him down below if you guys need any custom metal fabrication, including titanium and anything else that you guys need that has to do with this, exhaust setups, custom stuff, whatever you guys need, he can do it. Shout out to Bathe Polish for powder coating it to make it look just as good to match with the rest of the engine bay. But that's gonna be it for this video. I need to pop the intercooler back off because we need to send it in to the parts washer to get that thing washed. And that way all that oil and debris that from when we blew the motor, all that stuff could be washed out and the intercooler can be properly cleaned up. In the next video, we're gonna be doing custom tail lights. Shout out to Halo Visions, a little sneak peek of that. And the Porsche Brembos are fully rebuilt and ready to go, powder coated in white. Shout out to Bathe Polish again for that. But fully rebuilt Porsche Brembos are gonna be going on Ruby. We have the brackets, we have the hardware. We're gonna be running the two-piece rotors are already on there. And hopefully we could clear the Blitz wheels. If not, the Blitz wheels are gonna have to get resized into 19s. Hopefully we could clear with that, but we shall see. But that's gonna be the end of today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the progress video. Still so much more to do. We got projects everywhere. We got the Daily G right here that's down, doesn't have a motor in it. You guys will see that later on why. We got S2K that got fully wrapped. We got Halo Vision's car himself getting wrapped. We got Merck's Z getting a lot of work done as well. So a lot of projects going on, a lot of videos I've been recording. I'm sorry for the lag on content, but I'm promising you guys it's gonna be well worth the wait. But again, thank you guys for always supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.